Hey, welcome back to Off the Cuff Vegas. We're just going to get straight into this one. I recently stayed at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, and so here are my top 5 reasons why I think you should stay at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. So let's get into it. So the first reason is the location. Caesars Palace falls between kind of that center strip category alongside other hotels like the Bellagio, the Cosmopolitan, Aria, Flamingo, Paris, Planet Hollywood, just to name a few, and gives you access to some amazing spots as well as some iconic Las Vegas attractions. Next door, you've obviously got the Bellagio Fountains, which is a quick and easy walk and a spectacle to see both during the day and the night. Across the bridge, you've got the Flamingo, which gives you close access to the Flamingo Sanctuary. And then as far as some food and drink spots go, Old Red is right across the way. It's an amazing rooftop when the sun is shining. And when the sun goes down, it turns into more of a club atmosphere on top. But if you want to see some live music, then there's still going to be that on the first floor. You've got Beer Park, Cabo Wabo, Mon Ami Gabi for some great food, as well as people watching as well. And lastly, the Link Promenade is another place to eat, with some restaurants down there, as well as possibly go on the High Roller as well. And then you can enjoy some fun spots like O'Shea's. Caesars Palace is going to give you access to so much of the iconic Las Vegas Strip and some of those must-see kind of tourist spots as well. So yeah, the first reason to stay at Caesars Palace is the location. Okay, so reason number 2 for staying at Caesars Palace ultimately is where you're going to be staying, and that is the rooms. Now, when I stayed there, I had a great view of both the back end of the Strip as well as the mountains. I was able to see some hotels like, Wynn and Encore, the Hard Rock being built, Harrah's, just to name a few. But then the room itself was pretty clean, and it was very, very spacious. I thought the bathroom was also pretty spotless. It had the his and hers sinks, so regardless of whether you're staying there with perhaps your wife or a friend, there's plenty of space in the bathroom. Also had a lot of privacy. Some Caesars properties, I think they have kind of the sliding door that goes into the bathroom, and it's not great. But Caesars did have the door into the bathroom as well as one into the toilet as well. The shower and bathtub were also separate. In addition to that, the bathtub was also huge, and it was spotless. So I would say, in addition to the actual location of Caesars Palace, the second reason you're going to want to stay here purely for the cleanliness and the space is the room. I will say there is one downside to it. It didn't come with a fridge, but ultimately I'm not going to let that dampen why I wouldn't stay there. So reason number 2 for staying at Caesars Palace is the rooms. So reason number 3 for staying at Caesars Palace, and this is a pretty good one if you're a foodie, is the number of restaurants that you have on property. Caesars Palace is home to so many choices to eat, and it's not just the number of restaurants, but actually the type of food you want as well. Cafe Americano is amazing. It's a casual spot that's open 24 hours, so if you're feeling hungry after a night of drinking or partying, you can just go to the bar, get a pizza to go, and it's pretty good. If you want good Asian food, there's Beijing Noodle Number 9. If you want seafood, you've got Amalfi, and then more into the forum shops, you've got Water Grill and the infamous Joe's as well. If you want something quick to go, there's Pronto by Giada. If you want a good steak, you've got Peter Luger. Something a little higher end on the celebrity restaurants, you've got Hell's Kitchen by Gordon Ramsay, which won't disappoint. And if you're looking for a fancy drink, you've got Vanderpump, which serves up some admittedly pricey but incredible cocktails. The Bacchanal Buffet is famous for its incredible variety of food and seafood section as well. So trust me, if you're looking for variety and you're looking for different choices to eat, you don't really have to leave the property. So reason 3 for staying at Caesars Palace is the restaurants. So reason number 4 for staying at Caesars Palace is that the hotel itself is just very iconic. It opened its doors in Las Vegas in 1966, and it's just grown in terms of its size and popularity ever since. Most people obviously know this place from the movie The Hangover. It's obviously pretty iconic to what was a very popular film at the time. But honestly, from people that I speak to that have never been to Las Vegas, you mention Caesars Palace and people have just heard of it. It's one of those hotels on the Strip where you don't even need to have gone to Las Vegas to have heard of Caesars Palace. It's just a very iconic property. And I think, if you enjoy going to Vegas or you've never been before but you're about to go for the first time, it kind of just adds to your experience to say that you stayed in Caesars Palace, which is an incredibly iconic property on Strip. It's opposite, one of the other more iconic properties properties as well, the Flamingo, so that area does have a bit of history to it. So yeah, if you're going to stay at Las Vegas, or in Las Vegas rather, reason number 4 as to why you should stay at Caesars Palace is that it is just a very iconic hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. And reason number 5 why you should stay at Caesars Palace is the pool, or rather the 7 that they have on property. Now, not ideal, just one downside to this is that the pool does close at 5, which if you're there in the summer when you do get longer days, obviously isn't ideal, but I'm convinced if you go down early and you spend the entire day there to really make the most of it, you are going to enjoy it. So you walk out and you're immediately greeted by the Temple Pool, which I think itself is a bit of a spectacle really, bringing that outdoorsy, impressive Caesars Palace theme and look to it. To the right of that, you'll find the largest pool on site, which is the Neptune Pool, and then behind that is the Fortuna Pool, where you can play swim-up blackjack. Now, as far as I'm aware, and someone correct me if I'm wrong on this, but Caesars Palace is the only place on the Las Vegas Strip and on Fremont Street where you can play swim-up blackjack. I know at the Golden Nugget and Circa they have tables next to the pool, but Caesars Palace, as far as I'm aware, is the only place you can actually swim up to the tables. So that in itself makes it pretty amazing and pretty iconic. If you're looking for somewhere a little more quieter, the Jupiter Pool is a little more relaxed, but you really do have a lot of options and variety at Caesars Palace, which is what makes the pool such a great choice. I'd say, you know, another downside is that drinks are expensive. I did pay $26 for a mojito, which, you know, a small mojito, which is obviously quite pricey, but then again, I've paid over $40 for a drink before at the Flamingo. You know, it is pricey, but unfortunately that's just the way Vegas is, particularly when you get a drink by the pool. So that's just one of those things, unfortunately. It is a downside, but it's not going to take away from the experience. So reason number 5 why you should stay at Caesars Palace is because of the pool, or rather the 7 that they have on property. Huge shout out to the Trevi Fountain and the Forum shops as well that are inside Caesars Palace, but ultimately I would say that those are the 5 reasons that you should stay at Caesars Palace. If you've been following along and you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you tuning in. If you're not, please subscribe. I love making these videos, and there are some more Las Vegas videos from my channel to come in the coming days. But for now, this is Off the Cuff Vegas signing off for the 5 reasons why you should visit Caesars Palace. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.